everyone. I am Angie with Amega Star Pup Academy. I'm here with Destinee. She's one of our trainers that performs the work on these little puppies. And I'm here to introduce partnering with Woodland Frenchies. And so we are so excited, first of all, to work along with these little, beautiful little puppies, but also to be able to bring a curriculum program to this breed. So a little bit about Amega Star. We are all about molding and shaping puppies, giving them age-appropriate exposures so that they can continue to grow and develop. And so it's about like sounds, toys, elevations, problem solving, all of those skills wrapped together allow puppies to find a little bit of calmness in exposures. And so it helps just lay a really good foundation for them. So as they continue to grow into adulthood, potentially if they would encounter something that could be fearful in some way, that possibly some part of their early education could have imprinted them positively. So Amega has 3 stages to our program. The preliminary stage is birth through 3 weeks, and it involves early neurological stimulation. The puppies we have with us today are 5 weeks old, they're little, but just so you can kind of follow along with that. But we start with early neurological stimulation, which is changing the blood flow in the body. Puppies are born as neonates. That means eyes and ears complete development outside the womb. About 2.5 weeks, those eyes and ears open up. And so during that time, we want to be able to change that blood flow. So it involves us handling them like 5 different ways. We hold them upright. We'll see how the little 5-week-old adjusts to it. And then on the back. Yeah, good job, buddy. And then downright, the head goes down so the blood flow flows to the brain. And then we hold them upright. Then we stimulate their paw pads. So separating those little paw pads, that's at that point, when we're doing this in the early stages, eyes and ears are closed. But this also, we continue to do this later on for grooming purposes. And then they get their little paws onto a cold surface. So that is a sensation that goes through the paw pads. We do that from day 3 to day 16. During that time frame as well, we introduce scent introduction. So we call that ESI, stands for Early Scent Introduction. We have 13 scents. They start at day 3 as well. So they have coconut, pine chips, soil, oatmeal, chamomile, leather, some of the things that they could encounter in their lifetime. I doubt that they're going to be sniffing black tea, but actually that is one that creates a really positive response because it's relatively strong. So after that, week 3, we start with our puppy massages, and I'll let Destinee show you how she does that. But everything is about early touches, very gentle at week 3. Do you want to show them how you do that?
Sure. Yeah. So I do a reverse pet on the fur here down. I go all the way to the nose. I do a little ear touching, and then I do the paw pads. And then again, we do the upright, upside down, and then tilted forward a little bit for 5 seconds each.
Yep, so all of that is just an early introduction at week 3, and it follows the puppy all the way through 8 weeks. And generally, I even advise my parents to continue that after the puppy comes home. So these are all just getting used to handling, slightly inconveniencing them for a positive response. Also at week 3, we do sound therapy. So they listen to fireworks, they listen to sirens, they listen to pots and pans, slamming noises, clapping, a variety of sounds like that. Puppies actually start their fear stage right around 4 weeks. So it is very important that the sounds that we introduce that are strong happen before that 4-week window. So we do it from 3 to 4 weeks, and we have to wait for the ears to open up. So the ears are generally open, the ear canal is open and developed by 2.5 to 3 weeks. So we have like a 7-day window to work with that. And so we do soft toys at that point. So they're very soft and gentle, and I don't think I brought them in front of me, but they're just very little and small at 3 weeks. Then as they keep going through the curriculum, things keep advancing in size. Obviously, our puppies are very tiny, so we still keep their things on their scale. But they'll get, like week 4, they'll get toys with extensions. So that encourages them to interact with one another. So we're working on the social aspect at that time. So as this puppy continues to develop, we're working on their mental piece, their mobility, and then also the social piece of it as well. 5 weeks, they get little toys that make noise. So little balls that hop around, bop around, and move. So it's about movement in their environment. And so week 4, the toys are non-moving. Week 5, the toys start to move. And sometimes earlier in the 5 weeks, they have, sometimes they don't enjoy it in the early stages. So then we reintroduce again at the end of week 5 and into first part of six weeks. And it's interesting to see how puppies actually start to nudge it and kind of want to interact with it. So that's really neat to see. Week 6, they start to get some elevations. So some low items that have some texture. And then week 7, we start them on leash and collar. And most of our puppies are available to go home at 8 weeks. So that's the curriculum portion of it. Everything is about gentle exposures, setting a foundation for them, molding and shaping them, doing the best we can at giving them about every opportunity to have an experience with all the things that we think they'll encounter. Now, some of our puppies live in high-rise apartments. They hear sirens every day. So we try to make sure that we introduce all of those aspects at week 3. So that's Amega in a nutshell. We are really, really excited to be partnering with Woodland Frenchies, to be on board here and watch these little ones now have a curriculum that they get to follow, and then be able to chart them as adults and see what a difference that makes. So I appreciate so much that you're watching us. We can't wait for you to bring one of our little puppies home.